This is The Real Estate Hustle, a podcast about everything to grow and improve your real estate career. Broadcasting on Facebook Live. Here are your hosts, Rick Robinson and Travis Greene.
Hey, real estate hustlers, welcome to episode 10 of The Real Estate Hustle. Guys, if you are listening on iTunes, if you're listening on Stitcher, if you're listening in YouTube, on Google Play, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Those subscriptions mean a ton to us, helps us to grow our channel. And shout out to our listeners in Riverside, California. We've got a big group of listeners listening down there, so shout out to our Riverside, California listeners. And everybody, welcome to today's show on the live stream. Today I'm sitting next to Mr. Travis Greene. How's Travis today?
We're good. We're glad to be here. Glad that you're all listening and watching in. We sure appreciate it. We're glad you're here. It's going to be exciting today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. And Greg is here running our tech side as always. How's Greg's today? How is Greg today?
Thumbs up, he says.
Greg has got a thumbs up. Awesome. Perfect. Well, guys, the new year is almost here.
Boy,
okay, it is coming quick. The snow is on the ground here in Idaho, and today, December, we're focusing everything on goals. We want to go into January with a plan. We don't want to start planning in January, so we want to go to work in January, not start planning. So today is a very exciting topic, all about goals. But first, before we get into our goals, we've got a phone call.
We got a phone call coming in.
Here we go.
Well, guys, before we get going, let's do our trivia. Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, let's get our trivia. So it's time for the trivia today, and our prize today will be the Google Home Mini.
This thing is cool, guys.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So you got to answer the questions, obviously. Now the Mini, what does it do? Tell me about the Mini.
Okay, so it's a lot like the Amazon Echo. Okay, you can stream to it. You can stream music from it. You can control any smart device. If you have a Nest thermostat in your home, for example, you can just talk to the Mini. It'll do what you want. It'll stream to your TV. It does all kinds of cool stuff. It's really a neat addition to your home or your office. So super cool prize today. We're excited to give this away.
The parents want to know if it's going to make dinner or even do a kid's homework for them.
It will make dinner for you. Yep,
all right.
It's an incredible product. Thank you, Google.
Well, be the first to answer these questions correctly, and we will reveal the answers at the end. But we want to know what you think about these questions, so here we go. Question number 1, who is this person, all right?
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah. He owns a cybersecurity company in Canada, races cars, my kind of guy.
Yep.
And is a shark on Shark Tank. Who is this? Owns a cybersecurity company in Canada, races cars, and is a shark on Shark Tank. Who is this?
Awesome.
Number 2. This individual had a goal of becoming the largest online retailer and has succeeded in this. It is a company you all recognize. Who is this founder? Wow.
The founder. We're looking for the founder.
The founder.
Okay, awesome.
Of becoming the largest online retailer.
Nothing Google can't help you guys with.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, this individual is the CEO of a large RV dealership.
Enormous.
Owns a massive clothing empire. Helps struggling businesses around the country. And is the host of an awesome show on CNBC. Well, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's exciting.
He's pretty diverse.
All right. We want to hear what your comments are. Please post them. The winner will get a really cool gadget.
Yes, absolutely, guys. So be the first person to answer all 3 of those correctly. We didn't even throw a weird question in today.
No.
We kept them all just very topic specific.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
If you were a bird, what kind of bird would you like to be?
A hummingbird.
There you go.
Yep.
That's the odd question of the day.
There we go. And you know the answer. So awesome. Well, cool, guys. So again, be the first to comment the right answers in the comments. We'll reveal the answers at the end of the show. We'll get that Google Home Mini. That's kind of a mouthful.
Awesome.
Shipped out to whoever our winner is today. So, well, guys, yeah, we're excited to give that prize away. Looks like we already see some comments coming in, and somebody has one of them right. It looks like already. So. But anyway, so for the topic for today, guys, we're super excited about this topic. December for us is all about setting goals. It's all about being prepared for the new year.
Right.
And this is good stuff. So January, rapidly approaching. I mean, December's already flown by. Again, we want to make the goals now. We don't want to start making goals in January. We want to hit January with a bang, and we want to roll into the new year with a lot of momentum. So this whole month, guys, we are focusing everything on goals. And before we dive too deep into our topic for today, we want to talk a little bit about the why. We love to talk about the why behind things. So first, we're going to talk about the why behind goal setting. And this is for all you goal setting haters out there, because we know you exist, all right? There's some people who just, frankly, don't like to set goals. I don't quite understand that, but there are people out there. So let's talk first about why we need to set some goals.
Here.
And so anyway, reason number one, guys, is goals push you, okay? You're never going to get out of your comfort zone. You're never going to grow unless you start setting goals for yourself. That's what goals are supposed to do. So goals are going to push you. They help you overcome what may seem like a mountain in front of you. All right, so that's another thing goals do. They give you the steps, they give you the process, and it all comes from you. You guys are more powerful than you think, and they're going to give you that motivation. They're going to build your self-confidence. Once you achieve a goal, something incredible happens inside of you that gives you so much self-confidence, such a big boost, because all of a sudden you accomplish something that you thought may not be possible or really, really difficult to achieve. So you get that sense of self-worth when you accomplish a goal, and then you realize, man, I can do hard things. So goals hold it.
That's valuable.
Oh, I know.
Challenging
we don't say
yourself.
Anything of non-value in this
it
podcast.
isn't. I'm just reiterating and emphasizing the value of accomplishing something that challenges yourself and maybe proves yourself wrong that you said, I couldn't do this, and you did.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So that's an amazing thing. Go
it
ahead.
is.
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing for us is they hold us accountable. Okay? I mean, we need to, if we don't have any sort of accountability, we're not going to stay motivated to do our goals. So there's a lot of self-accountability right there. And then it helps us to achieve what we want to do in life. It outlines the things that we want to get done, the things we want to achieve. And so goals really help us live life to our fullest. And so that's why the goals are super important to us. Today we're going to be talking about, and we've been talking about it, we talked about it in our 2-minute hustle today. I'm going to let Travis take over, and he's going to talk a little bit about the specific subject of goal setting that we're going to be talking about today.
Thanks, Rick. So now that we understand more of kind of the why we have goals aren't just this thing that we stick against the wall like noodles, hope that they happen. It takes effort. It takes your own doing, and the benefits of that is your personal growth and opportunity. Is this our brand?
This is our brand deal for today.
All right, the brand deal for buy.
Coconut raspberry. It's good stuff.
Awesome. Laced with what?
Laced with nothing.
Okay, all right.
There's not even a 5-hour energy in there today.
Nice. So the why. We talked about the goals and the purpose behind them and how to set them, but why? Why do we set goals for the new year? Well, you can Google setting goals, and there would be over 100 different types of goal-setting strategies that you could find out there, all right? And we've tried a lot of them. Everything from extreme detailed business goals, inputting tons and tons of sales data and all these different things, trying to make this goal happen. And what we've realized, if you take the goal, the vision, the thing you're trying to accomplish, and simplify it. We take these goals, I want to become this wonderful big thing or do this big task, and it becomes so insurmountable, it's so big that you really get nothing done. So being the most effective in goal setting is simplifying. Simplifying will help keep things effective, and in your setting of goals, keep them memorable and achievable. If they're so big that you can't even begin to tackle it, you're not accomplishing anything. In fact, Will Smith, in an interview some time ago, he talked about his dad had him and his little brother build a wall. And he thought, what is the value of this? And what he learned, and they did this, it took them a couple years, but Dad knocked down a brick wall and they had to rebuild it back up.
Oh, I'd be mad.
It would be crazy. But he set out to build this wall, and what he learned and what he taught in this interview was you don't just walk outside and build a wall.
Right.
You put one brick down at a time as perfectly as you can, each layer on each layer and each layer. Next thing you know, you have a wall. You don't just walk outside and put up a wall.
And this is what goal setting is.
It's brick by brick.
It is brick by brick.
Every step you take, every forward momentum that you exert, make it purposely placed and precise. Next thing you know, you've got a wall. And I think that's great advice for all of us.
I agree.
We shouldn't make it complicated. Creating goals need to be something that's attainable, again, memorable, simplified, but with a purpose behind them. Yeah. How many times do we say, I want to get in shape? But what does that mean?
Right.
Does that just mean to lose a few pounds? Are you trying to run a marathon? What is the goal? Define it, simplify it, and put it into practical terms.
Yeah.
So I like that. We want to share with you a strategy that we've used in setting goals for ourselves. Something that we did not make up, but we totally believe in it 100%. And we want to become more than just slaves to real estate. We want to become effective and goal-setting people in real estate. So let's go through this real quick. What we have learned, this method is called the 4B method. 4B method.
Awesome stuff, guys.
Yes, it's really, really good. And today we're going to go through this, but before you do anything else, we need you to do something for us. Go to therealestatehustle.com/goals. All right, and download your goal worksheet that Rick just showed you here. That's again therealestatehustle.com/goals, and print off your form. This is a very, very good form to help outline the steps, the simplification of it, and get you more move in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. It's a great worksheet for you guys to start filling out. It goes through the 4Bs and helps you to outline your goals for 2018. So, Travis, what are these 4Bs that we're going to be talking about today?
The 4Bs really encompass everything in life that we need to be working on, really. This is body, being, business, and balance.
Those are good Bs.
They are good Bs. Body, being, business, and balance. As we talk about each of these today, you're going to start to see how really you can't have one without the other. You can't achieve true success in life if one of these areas isn't up to speed and if it's broken.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to have the balance between all of them.
So let's start with body. Let's jump right into that.
All right, so body. Body, as we talk about the body, there's a lot of benefit and value in feeling good, okay?
Yeah, agreed.
Feeling good. When we talk about body, we think about exercise, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today is just exercise. Working your body, it has a lot of benefits to it. There's a lot of value in getting up and moving. Finding that time, that dedication to spend a few minutes a day, 15, 20, 30 minutes if you can. It could mean exercise. It could mean going for a walk. It could be a lot of different things. But exercise, if you can get your body moving, you're going to find that the endorphins that are created through exercise make you happier. It strengthens your focus, improves your memory, gives you more energy, releases stress, just to name a few of the things. So when it comes to body, I'm going to say exercise is top of the list for those reasons we just mentioned.
For the endorphins. You know, a scene from, I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Legally Blonde, okay? But recall the scene where the Legally Blonde girl, boy, I can't remember her name. Anyway, obviously didn't make that big of an impression. Susan.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was in the courtroom, and the most epic line from that movie is when she wins the court case because she says, people who exercise have endorphins, and endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands.
Good point.
That's how I always remember endorphins equals happiness from exercise. So go watch Legally Blonde if you need motivation.
So keep your physical body goals realistic, all right?
L, thank you.
Oh, her name is L.
Her name is L.
There you go. Well, don't put things on your list. You know, as you look at your list here and you under body, and you got 5 different areas or 5 different lines you can put your goals on. Keep them realistic. Let's not put down there run a marathon. Well, what do you got to do before you run a marathon?
Right.
Let's get up an hour earlier each day. Let's eat a little healthier. Let's move our body. Let's start training. You got to make these steps first. Again, remember Will Smith. We don't walk outside and just build a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
We take the bricks and lay them precisely each one. So make your goals realistic with this. At the bottom of this section, we included 2 extra sections that are incredibly important for you. And we want you to put some thought into these 2 sections. After you list your 5 things, write down how this goal is going to stretch you.
Okay, now why is that important though?
You know, if you're not Well, let me say it this way. You will not grow when you're in your comfort zone.
Right.
So you need to be stretched. Growing comes from doing things you're not normally used to, things that are uncomfortable. Just like when you're a kid learning to walk, it's hard. You're tripping, you're falling, you're stretching, you're growing, all those things. So get out of your comfort zone and do something new, do something different, and learn something you hadn't been doing before.
I love it.
Okay.
And then what's that section? We have a second section on the bottom of the worksheet as well that I think was equally as important as the other bonus section that we put on there.
So making a plan.
Okay.
All right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Make the plan. So a plan on how you're going to keep yourself motivated during the hard times. Boy, that's tough with exercise.
I know.
You know, especially the holidays coming up. But if you plan and define your plan and understand what you're going towards, really the distractions won't be as tough.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do it. So we want you to write down something that you can say to yourself on those really hard days that when you want to give up, it'll help carry you through. Something that when you look at, it'll keep you motivated. Maybe it's a dress you want to fit into for Rick, right? Maybe it's an old pair of blue jeans you want to get put on, or maybe it is that marathon you want to race. Yeah. Something that puts you in the mindset of the greater picture and reaching that goal. You will have hard days with this, but if you plan ahead of time, you'll overcome them and you'll stick to your goal more effectively.
You know, and I think honestly, so exercise body is, it's one of my biggest struggles. Yeah. I lose motivation so quick, and this is one thing that we put a lot of thought into in creating this worksheet is because my struggle is I have a hard day and I stop. You know, and I lose the motivation, and once I lose that motivation, it's really hard for me to get going again. So the whole purpose in creating that is so we can break through those barriers. And so I'm going to plan all my 2018 goals today using this worksheet. I'm going to have a plan for those hard days. So on those hard days, I know how to get through them. We're going to think it out ahead of time.
That's such a good point. I got to just take another second on that, because when we're feeling good, life's clicking, work's good, marriage is good, life's happy, sunny day, it's easy to go exercise.
Absolutely.
When it's cloudy, when something goes wrong, when you're tired, had a late night, in Rick's case, a baby kept him up all night long crying, or whatever the thing may be, that motivation quickly wanes. And so you've got to have a plan in place and know ahead of time these things are going to come up. They are going to get in the way. They are going to be an issue. I'm just going to deal with them up front right now, head on, face to face, so that when they come, I'm prepared and ready, and it ain't no big thing.
That's right. Absolutely.
There you go.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you. So body's a big part of, and having a healthy body, guys, is a big part in achieving business success as well. So, a clear mind is going to help you focus better, help you be more productive in the office, and has so many benefits. And anyway, so moving on, we're going to go into the being. Okay, your being. I think honestly, equally as important as having a healthy body is having a healthy spirit within us. So now this comes a variety of ways for different people. You know, for some people, taking care of their being is by going to church. Some of it is, a religion of some sort. Some of it is meditation or being in line with the universe, or a lot of different methods out there for different people. But it's the same principle for everybody: is we need to be on good terms or in a good state with our inner self. Okay, we all need to have the sense that our souls are nurtured. All right, and that we're taking care of ourselves. So we need to feel that we have purpose. We need to just have that self-worth within us. Okay, so it's our souls that it's going to keep us motivated and happy during the day. It's going to help us have compassion with others, which is huge in business, especially in real estate. We got to exercise compassion once in a while.
We do.
We do.
Yes.
So, patience with others.
Right.
Another real estate requirement is patience. And also, guys, patience with ourselves. If we're not well within our own being, we're not going to have a whole lot of patience with ourselves, especially with others. So if we're not taking care of our being, everything else in our life is going to be affected by our families, our business, others, the people that surround us. You know it. I know it.
Yeah. If
we're not well in that department of our life, everything else suffers. So, and think, we can tell when somebody is not well with their being, with their inner soul's not good. You can see it in their countenance. You can see it in their productiveness. You can see it in their effectiveness in life or at work or wherever it may be. So you know the effects that not being well just within yourself can be. It can really destroy a person. So guys, keeping yourself strong, your being strong is vital. I know from personal experience. It's when you're down, you're down.
It's true.
Yes. When you're not well with yourself, everything else is just a struggle. It's a struggle to get up. It's a struggle to come to work. It's a struggle to pick up your phone. You look at who's calling. Oh, I don't feel like answering that right now. I'll just, which is ridiculous in real estate. We can't do that. All right. We cannot just look at our phone, be depressed about it, and put it back down, because that could have been a potential commission right there. So guys, whether you're a believer, a non-believer, whatever you are, just know that you need to be taking care of you. So make those goals. Get this worksheet. Again, the realestatehustle.com/goals, GOALS, goals. Download that sheet. Make 5 goals for 2018 of how you are going to be well with yourself, how you're going to nurture your being. Some people on the Real Estate Hustle have already made comments of how they're going to be doing that. For some of them, it's popping open their scriptures, reading the Bible, doing things like that. For others, it's going to be meditation and whatever it might be. But set 5 goals, guys. Set those 5. And then, once again, figure out how those are going to stretch you. Okay, make sure it's something that you're not currently doing. And then, right in the note, right below that, how are you going to overcome those bad days? The days when you just really don't want to meditate. The days when you don't want to pick up a book and and read about whoever. So make that goal, set it. 5 goals, how it's going to stretch you, and then how you're going to overcome those hard days. And guys, this is going to really help with your purpose, with your worth, and your overall just feeling well about yourself and being able to interact well with others.
So as we talk about goals, we're talking about physical goals and the physical benefits, the mental awareness, the physical feeling, the activeness and all that, and then the inner soul, the inner person, and how that helps bring clarity to what you're trying to do and your goals and your accomplishments that way. So let's take the benefits of the physical goals, the benefit of the inner goals, okay? And let's put them towards the next one, our business.
Yeah.
So if we're feeling good, we're thinking good, we've got a clear mind, we're going to do better in our business.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
we are. Everything, all 4 of these connect, guys.
They do.
And it's incredible. You can't have one without the other, but most people are only finding themselves setting goals in one area. We need to cover all 4.
That's right. So business, we're all in this area together. We all want to improve our business, all right? And no matter where you're listening to with this podcast, I think no matter who you are, you want to improve your business. That's why you're here to learn, and we're here to share it. But what is it going to be this year? In your list, what are you going to put down for your goals for business this year? Where do you want to improve? How do you want to improve? But let me suggest something. If there's one area that everybody should have at the top of their list, please put customer service.
Yes.
Customer service is what we're all about. That is the root of our business as real estate agents.
Can I share something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, guys, we're just going to be totally honest here. So we've set the whole numbers goals and things like that, and we've tried those methods. But what we've found that works best for our business is we don't set all these number goals. Okay, we set every year how every year we are going to improve our customer service as a business, how we are going to improve the experience for the customer, okay? Every real estate agent's out there doing the same thing. So how can we provide a better service? How can we make it a much better experience for that person? Okay, those are the goals we set. We're not saying, hey, we've got to sell 120 homes a year. That's not our goal. Our goal is how can we improve the process for the customer? How can we make it a better experience? How can we make them happier? And this year, I think we did just an outstanding job with reaching our goals of improving our customer service. And what happens inevitably, guys, is if you're providing awesome customer service, your sales are going to grow.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna happen. Stefan, yes, try it.
That's right.
It's very effective. It's much more effective than setting a goal. I want to sell 100 homes this year. Okay, well, if you're terrible at customer, if you're a terrible communicator, a terrible customer service person, you're never going to reach that goal. Right. Or if you do, you're going to start looking for crazy ways to get it done. So better to take care of your client because they're going to take care of you. Referrals are going to roll in. Snowball effect. You're going to be blowing your other numbers out of the water. So just a side note there.
So real quickly, some of you might recognize the name Earl Nightingale. And Earl Nightingale, in one of his discourses, talks about making money. Mm-hmm. Too many times we go out there and say, I'm going to go make a bunch of money. Well, we don't make money. The mint makes money.
Right, exactly.
What we do is we offer incredible customer service that makes people happy, that in turn pay us for our service, which allows us to earn money.
That's right.
It all comes down to the root of customer service.
We got to have our focus in the right places, guys.
And we've done a great job of that. We work hard on it, and please do that. Top of the list, customer service. If you take care of the people first, the rest will come.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go through this last one real quick because we really want to get to our live Q&A. We've also had about 6 or 7 questions submitted via email, so we want to get to both yours. Guys, if you want to be a part of our live Q&A, start submitting your questions right now. That way we can get them in the queue. So the last one, guys. So we started with body, then we went to our being, business, finally is balance. How are we going to balance everything?
On a tightrope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, literally. So you've got your family, you've got your business, you've got your hobbies, you've got your personal time that you need your exercise. There are so many things that you have to balance. So what are your goals to make that happen? We can't be so heavy in one area that these other areas are lacking. We have to keep a good balance in order to be the most effective in our careers as husbands and fathers or wives or whatever, as just humans or being productive citizens. We have to keep this balance in our lives. But what we tend to do as real estate agents, and speaking from personal experience, is we get really heavy on the business side of things. Okay, putting in all the late hours and staying, working all hours of the night, and which we do often. But it's trying to find that balance, figuring out how we can keep everything at kind of a level balance, I guess, is the word we're after. So, but anyway, so set those 5 goals. How are you guys going to keep balance in 2018? All right. Are you going to dedicate just so many hours to a certain project and then move on? Or so figure out what's going to work for you guys, and then set that goal. And we know that doing these 4 methods, your body, your being, your business, and your balance, you guys are going to see killer results in 2018. We're super excited for you. Don't delay in filling out this worksheet. Go online, download it, start filling it out today, guys. We made it for you. It's for you to use, and put it in a place where you can see it. Okay, it's going to be pointless if it's not something that you can see often and something that is on your mind constantly that you're working towards. So that's all I've got about balance.
That's right. So time for what?
Time for our Q&A, guys.
Yeah.
So we're excited. This is going to be our first live Q&A. We did have several questions that were submitted ahead of time via email. That was one of the options that we gave people. So again, December, we're focusing all about our goals. That way we could be effective and ready to go for January. Greg's got the email pulled up, and do we have a question that we can answer for somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. And will you tell us just a first name of who it is?
Okay. So this one comes from Josh.
Okay, from Josh.
How do you handle times when you are not able to achieve a goal?
Okay, so Josh is asking how we can handle times where we're not able to achieve a goal.
First and foremost, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
I would say first and foremost, don't get discouraged. We are in a process. We're in a growing process. We're not meant to be perfect. And the first time you're perfect at bat. How many times did Michael Jordan blow a free throw before he made it?
Right.
I mean, so patience with yourself, I would say.
Patience with yourself, and don't be afraid to fail, guys.
Yeah.
If you don't achieve your goals, that's fine. So think of fail. I love this. If you think of fail as an acronym, so the acronym would be first attempts in learning. Okay, so failing is a learning process. Okay, if you fail at something, that's your first attempt at trying to learn how to do it. So don't let failure get you down. Brush off your back or wherever you fell.
Yes.
Brush off your legs, get up, and keep moving forward. And if you're not achieving a goal, I think revisit that goal. And make sure it's something that's actually possible.
Take it from a different approach.
Yeah.
Take it from so first make sure it's achievable, but then take it from a different approach. If the line you took didn't work, back up, take a different line. Try it from a different angle, but don't give up on it.
Yeah, a little bit of a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Great book. Okay, do we have another question from the email?
Yeah. Lori says, I've heard that you should set weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly goals. How do you guys set goals? How often do you review your goals? And what would you suggest for us as real estate agents?
Okay, that was kind of a long question.
Monthly, weekly, yearly, all those different things. Yeah, those are great questions. Great questions to ask. Were you going to say something, Rick?
Yeah, I was just just the first thing that came to mind is set goals as often as you need to. So as we have a new challenge ahead of us or a new direction that we want to take in our business, first of all, we definitely set annual goals. Okay, that is one thing that we always do. If nothing else, set annual goals. Travis and I meet pretty much on a quarterly basis and kind of go over the health of the company and ways we can improve the agents. We set goals that way. So I think for us, we probably set yearly and quarterly goals. However, if we have a project or a campaign or something that we're trying to do, then we'll set goals as necessary. So I don't think you necessarily have to say, okay, I've got weekly goals, daily goals. Do what you need to do to make yourself productive. One thing we do, in fact, we may go over this in the podcast next week, is it is important to have, you could call these daily goals, but at least a daily schedule. Okay, you need to be planning your days out every single morning. We do that here at Team Greene Real Estate in our brokerage. We've got a worksheet. We'll give that to you guys. In fact, next week we'll give that to you. It's a worksheet that we fill out with what we need to get done for the day. Okay, rewards that we're going to get if we achieve those, and then just and we limit ourselves to maybe 3 main projects per day. So I guess we, in a sense, do set daily goals as well, but. Just my personal take, set them as often as you need to.
Yep, I like that. Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
How much more time do we have?
Well, we're pretty much out.
We're out. Okay, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more questions.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's end with this one.
Okay.
This is from Andy. He says...
From Andy.
What are your personal experiences with achieving goals? And so...
What are our personal experiences with achieving goals? I like this one.
I like that one too. My personal experience with achieving goals, I'm going to move outside of real estate for a minute, okay? There are real estate goals, there are personal goals, there's family goals, all these different kind of goals, and I'm going to go after one that I set after in 2016, just a year ago. Rick and I, we do some racing. We do some jet ski racing, personal watercraft, and Rick's first year was this year. I started in 2016 on a more aggressive professional type level, and I set out to learn the art of racing and just live my dream, the thing that moved me, the thing that I live for. I love to ride and race jet skis, and when I say jet skis, these things are 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, 160 horsepower, and no brakes. It's awesome.
This ain't your grandma's jet ski.
No, these aren't your grandma's jet skis. These are real powerful machines. So I set out, learned my task, and I'll tell you what, my very first year racing, I set the goal to go to World Finals. Now, World Finals is kind of like the Olympics of the jet ski world. Right. This is where people from all across the world come, and I qualified my first couple of races, qualified to go to World Finals, went to World Finals. There were 26 people in my class from all across the world, from Japan, Great Britain, Argentina, across the U.S., everywhere. 26 of the best, and I came out 16th in the world my first year racing because I set
no small achievement.
No, and I thank you. It's because I had a goal that moved me, that got me up in the morning, a goal that pushed me past my limits sometimes. Exercising once, even twice a day, time on the water, etc., etc. Mentally. So personally, that was one of my goals. And what's the reward? To say I accomplished my goal. The feeling that I came out 16th in the world because I said I could.
Right.
And that is rewarding to me.
And I'll touch on one business goal. This thing right behind us, this giant banner that says Real Estate Hustle. Okay?
That's right.
This started as a goal. This started as an idea on a piece of paper. This started as something where we've been successful in real estate. We want to help other people.
Yes.
It's time to give back.
Yes.
It was written down on a piece of paper with a plan and goals to achieve. and methods to achieve these goals. And all of a sudden, here we are in episode 10 of our podcast, being able to do this.
Yeah.
Help people literally around the world now in this awesome community that we're working on building, and still want to continue to grow on
Absolutely.
Facebook. So, guys, as you have people that want to join this group or that you feel would benefit from it, please get them add them in on the Real Estate Hustle. But anyway, and I'd say so far, I mean, we've got a long ways to go, and we don't ever plan on stop doing this. We want to really get into the education side of things. But do you want to plug that in maybe a little bit more? Sorry, we're getting some weird. There we go. Okay, but anyway, so this started as a goal. I'd say this is a goal achieved so far, but it still has many goals ahead of us.
Yes.
So anyway, any other ones, or do we probably need to wrap this up?
End it right there.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this right here then. First of all, I guess the answers to our questions. So question number 1, it was Robert Herjavec. Okay, he's on Shark Tank, owns a cybersecurity business in Canada. Awesome entrepreneur, incredible guy. Question number 2, he is the CEO of, can you guess?
Amazon.
Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff Bezos. I'm not exactly sure how to say his last name, but I know who he is. Fantastic guy, fantastic role model. Very, very skilled entrepreneurs, built an awesome business. And then the last one, he is the host of the TV series The Profit. Helps struggling businesses all over the U.S. And that is Mr. Marcus Lemonis.
Nice.
So we'll go through the comments. We'll figure out who won the Google Home Mini, and we'll get it shipped out to you guys right away. So anyway, guys, we are going to go ahead and get things wrapped up. If you have any suggestions for future content, please make sure to put them in the comments below, either on our Facebook live stream or on YouTube if you're watching this as the recorded version on YouTube. If you like our show, please, once again, make sure to hit that subscribe button, whether it's the podcast app or Google Play, Stitcher, wherever else you're listening to it, or YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And anyway, thank you, Kathy. She said great presentation.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate your guys, your support and the support of everybody.
Yes.
Let's continue to grow this community, guys. We're all here to help each other. We're all here to grow our careers, to become better real estate agents. Real estate, unfortunately, is an industry that has a bad reputation. We want to do our part to try and fix that and to try and improve all of us. And again, put a big focus on customer service. That's where it needs to be. So, but anyway, thank you once again, guys. We'll be back next week on the live stream at 3 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we look forward to joining all of you guys next week. We'll do another live Q&A, and also you can submit your questions ahead of time. Anyway, for now, guys, your break's over.
Absolutely.
So
Time to get back to work.
Keep hustling. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out our video today. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and also watch these other 2 videos. Please help us to grow our channel. These subscriptions mean a ton. Thanks, guys.